Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about should Athletes Unlimited have a women's ice hockey team? I think that Athletes Unlimited should most definitely come out with a women's ice hockey team, as ice hockey is a very popular sport in the U.S. And with that being said, and Athletes Unlimited being all about giving empowerment to women becoming professional athletes, I think that no doubt that the next sport Athletes Unlimited should come out with is a women's ice hockey team for those college women ice hockey players to one day play professionally and get to the opportunity to play in the PHF and the PWHPA, along with a lot of college athletes that are women ice hockey players that are playing now. A lot of them have to go overseas and play in the Switzerland League, in the SDHL League, and even overseas. And not a lot of players that are American that are playing like at Boston College, UMass, and stuff like that. Not a lot of them get to play in American leagues, as there is a PHF and a PWHPA American League, but not a lot of players get to play in those. If athletes were able to obviously have another league and have more opportunities domestically to get to play professional ice hockey, I think that this is a time for Athletes Unlimited to make a stand and to obviously build the history and build obviously what the future could be, where Athletes Unlimited could have a women's ice hockey team and have players that are currently playing professionally help those players that are coming out of college looking to go into the professional field. And also, with Athletes Unlimited being a domestic US area, then you have more opportunities for your friends and families to get to see you play professional ice hockey versus saying you were in the Sweden League or the SDHL League, where your friends and family won't be able to see you get to play live. They'll only get to see you play on TV. I think that with Athletes Unlimited, it will give the league a great revenue income, as women's ice hockey is very popular, and you can get the Olympians to come in to help obviously the future people, and you can get very popular professional ice hockey players that are playing in the PWHPA or the PHF that are playing, such as having Taylor Accursi, Madison Packer, Kaleigh Fratkin, Jillian Dempsey, having those who played in the PHF for many, many years, having them on their team will be great for them, but also having players such as Olympian Emma Easton, Taylor Woods, who plays in the PHF, Carly Jackson, who's a goalie in the PHF, and having some players such as Taylor Grom, who is a rookie right now in the PHF, having her learn from more experience from players, but also having some players like Carly Jackson play, who's a goalie, having players in the PWHPA like Demi Crossman, Delaney Burke, Brianna Decker, Megan Dunn, Alexis Woloschuk, Rachel Smith, Samantha Donovan, Chelsey Goldberg, Hillary Knight, who's an Olympian, Amanda Kels, who's also Olympian, Kendall Coden, who's also Olympian, and Lisa Chills, who is also Olympian, that is playing in the PHF. Having those players on that team helping, let's say, your players from Boston College, UMass, Dartmouth, Harvard, Princeton, Yale, who obviously play at the toppest level in college, in the East, Hockey East, but having them get to play with legends such as Kaleigh Fratkin, Hilary Knight, Taylor Accursi, Madison Packer, Kendall Kurz, Chelsey Goldberg, Samantha Donovan, that would be awesome to see that those college athletes can get to play with those legends like Kaleigh Fratkin, Jillian Dempsey, Taylor Accursi, and Olympians that are legends too. And I think that that would be a wonderful way. And you can always switch teams, as that is what Athletes Unlimited is all about, is every week getting to play with the best people per week. So one week you could play with Taylor Accursi, the next week you could play with Hilary Knight, the next week you could play with Kaleigh Fratkin, and so forth. Jillian Dempsey, Madison Packer, Emma Easton, who's an Olympian. You could get to play with Olympians one night, a whole team of Olympians, or you could get to play with a whole team of people that may have made it in the PHF or PWHPA, or even a mixture. But I think that that would be a wonderful way for Athletes Unlimited to get involved in other sports like women's ice hockey that is very popular. Thank you for listening to Brandon Sports Talk on should Athletes Unlimited have a women's ice hockey team. See you in the next episode. Bye.